Hello. This is kind of not the usual format of things, but I'm on fieldwork this month, and I'm almost done with the book, and this was like a 5-minute bike ride away, and I was gonna sit out and read. There's no one here, just in the little grass. And I might just film the book review while I'm here because it's so scenic and nice. So yeah, I'll do this like this while I'm walking my bike up, presumably somewhere I'm allowed to be. I don't know. So I'm currently about to finish. I'm like 91% of it on my Kindle. Oh my god, I'm going uphill. I'm about to finish The Witch Collector. Insert picture right there. So far so good. I thought it was going to be like a one-off, but it's looking like this is about to end at a cliffhanger. And this is like so awkward. I'm like pushing this bike up a hill because I don't think I'm supposed to ride my bike here. Also, I wanted to say hi. Wow. Gorge. Just gonna drop my bike here. Bike deposited. I'm about to sit down. Wow. Gorgeous. I don't ride bikes very often, which is why I'm out of breath from a very short bike ride. Oh, and good, my hair is attached to my backpack. Always a joy. How the hell did that even happen? Ugh. Oh, it might be my hair tie. What on earth? Oh, it's like one piece of my hair. Joy. So anywho, I thought this was going to be one book because I was reading it in between. Oh my god, there are cows. Can I flip this around? I can't. There are like cows in there. Cool. That's fun. Oh my god, they're just walking around. They're big cows with big horns. Longhorns, they call them. I was reading this in between. I'm reading another series. I'm reading From Ash and Blood. And this was supposed to be my in-between book while I wait for my holds on Libby, as we all do. And it turns out that I thought this was like a one-off book, but no, it's a series. I guess I'll leave you here. This is going to be an uneven video. This is already like a crazy video format. Comparatively, my hair is a mess. I'm a mess. I've been working in the field for a week. I'm doing okay for sans water pressure, so I'm literally 91% of the way through, so I think I can do my review here. I don't know how this is going to end, but I'm assuming it's a cliffhanger, just given the nature of how many pages are left and how many things need to be wrapped up. And the fact that Kindle is already like advertising the second, you know how it does, like when you're almost done with the book, it's like you're going to want to buy the second one. So let me get into it now that we're here. I don't know how this is going to end. Obviously, I haven't finished reading the book. I usually do a review after I finish reading the book, but I don't know. Maybe at the end of this video, I will have finished reading the book, and then I'll tack on a little review. Probably not. I might go explore that thing. But so far, so good. It kind of caught me off guard with how good it was. I thought it was just going to be like a little quick read between books, but it's turned into like I'm a bit invested in the characters now. So it's this really interesting magic universe. It's called The Witch Collector. The main male character is a witch collector. Like, he goes to these towns and he takes witches to basically like serve the territory. And the main character kind of has this, she hates him. He took her sister like a long time ago, and she doesn't like him. And the cool thing about it is the magic system in the book is very much based in like singing and song, but this girl, the main character, is mute. So she has to basically use like some version of sign language to cast her magic, which is pretty unique. It's pretty cool. I like seeing that kind of representation in the things that I'm reading. It's like very interesting. Like, she can't speak, but she doesn't seem to ever let that hold her back, like in any regard. Like, if people don't understand like what she's trying to communicate, she really doesn't ever internalize that. She kind of makes it like, oh, that's their problem, not mine, like attitude about it, which I think is really cool. It very much reminds me of, like Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Toph was blind, but like she never let that, like, I don't know, like dishearten her in any way. Like, she was very much lighthearted about it. She was very much like, well, that's not my problem, that's your problem. If you can't handle it, go. And so that's kind of how this main character is, and I like that. I like it. It's good. The action is good. It's well written. Like, following along, the action is like pretty good. There's some battles. It's hard I think it would be hard to write a battle scene. If I had to write a battle scene, I would not succeed. Just because I don't even know how to write that. I hear the wind. But yeah, pretty good. I would say, am I going to read the second one? That really depends on this ending. I feel like I really just want it to wrap up. I feel like this could be like a tight one book. I can't imagine why there's 2 more books after this one. There's like a trilogy, I think, or so it looked like on Fable. So I guess I'll know by the end of this book. Let's see, I'm on page 328. It says 91% of the way through. Subtract some of like the author's note and stuff from that. I mean, I read the author's note, of course, but take that out of the percentage, and that's how much I've gotten the story done. But I like the main character. I think the romance is cute. It's very slow burn. Enemies to lovers, obviously. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. They're taking it very slow, and I think that that's a good thing. I sometimes hate it when a book makes that go a bit too fast. The setting is very immersive. The plot is well paced. Like, I'm turning my pages. I'm reading every night. It's not like one of those books where I'm like, oh, do I have to read tonight? So it's keeping me engaged. The next book I'm gonna read in the From Blood and Ash series, the second book from something and something. That's just come available on Libby, so it's kind of worked out perfect timing. I started it like 8 days ago, and I'm 91% of the way through, so that indicates that it's pretty good. I'm reading like upwards of 50 pages a night, if not more, because I think it's like a 400-page book, and I'm going back and forth. I've also been traveling a lot as I've been like working over here. So yeah, I don't know. Would I recommend this? I definitely have people in my life who I would recommend this to. It's very much that like dark fantasy, magic, witchy vibes, but like not too gruesome. Not ungruesome, but not like ridiculously gory to some extent. There's some blood, but like it's not... I've read worse. I shouldn't say it's not manageable. I've read worse. I might recommend this to my sister. We like very similar books. So maybe, Grace, if you're watching, this might be for you. I don't know, it's like a quick series. I don't see a lot of hype for it online. That's the other thing, is like, I feel like this book could get so much more hype online. Not that I'm like trying to hype it up. I think it is what it needed to be. Like, it's doing what it's doing. It's filling this gap in my reading schedule. But I might read the second book. So like, that means it's pretty decent. This is such a weird review. It's because I haven't finished the book. I can't say like, oh, I love the ending, because I don't know. I think I'm going to hate the ending. I think it's going to be a cliffhanger. Just everything up front telling you that. Like, I mean, I love a cliffhanger. Obviously, it makes me want to read the next book, but it's going to foil my plans of all the other things I have lined up to read if this ends on a cliffhanger, and I feel like I want to read the second book, which I might. Let me think. I think the writing style is good. It's just easy to read. It's not boring. This is all things I've said. The characters are good. There's definitely character growth that happens. Characters change and grow, and I like that in a character. And so that's important to me, I think. There's definitely characters I would like to get to know better, which is why I think the next book might have to be added to my reading list. Just because, like, there's more to it. There's more to these characters than they've been told, which means that I'm gonna have to read the next couple of books. This is one of those things I should have looked up if it was just a standalone. I wanted a standalone novel. I thought I was getting a standalone novel. I really thought with the pacing and the setup, this was going to be a standalone novel. And lo and behold, I get to like page 300 and something, and I'm like, there's a lot to wrap up in this last 100 pages that I just can't imagine that they're going to get to. There's no way they're going to do everything that needs to be done in this last 100 pages. And that's because they're not. There's 2 more books in the series. So if you're looking for a standalone, look that up before you start reading a book, because that's a very easy thing to do. And there's like so much more lore and secrets as well in the book that, like, I'm like, there's people are lying about things. There's definitely more going on than meets the eye, and I like that because it's kind of they're withholding information that would make the story more obvious. And so it's like, I would say it's less predictable because there's more secrets being had. But I'm also really bad at figuring out the plot. I'm not good at predicting things. I read so much. A plot can be like so predictable. I'm not gonna figure it out. That's my review. This has been my 12 minutes of yapping about this book I haven't finished that I'm going to finish probably today. So yeah, I'm gonna go check this out, bike around some more, look at these cows, and yeah. I have a weird job. If anyone's curious, I work in ecology. So that really doesn't explain this. I am in very remote places from time to time. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm very lucky to have this right just like a 5-minute walk from my hostel. Field work. Pretty cool. Okay, happy reading. Talk to y'all when I finish this book. Maybe you'll see a little clip at the end of me actually reviewing this book. We'll see. Walking around again. I didn't do much reading. This is too scenic not to. I've left the castle. Here are the cows. In case you didn't see them in my little like quick pushing them over the wall. Maybe I shouldn't get that close to them. I don't know. I don't know how to do cows. I don't know what the rules are here. That's the way I need to go, but they seem to be chilling. Maybe I'll go the other way. Take the long way home. They're very pretty, but I don't know how cows, I don't know if they like to be near people. They seem to be not caring that I'm here. I'm just gonna bike down this road. We'll see what happens. If you never hear from me again, it was the cows. I just finished the book, and I said I might give you an actual opinion on the ending. So here I am. I'm in the window well because it's very nice out. It's gonna rain today, so I've moved inside. And there's some ponies. Look. Aren't they cute? So I just finished, and the ending was not as cliffhangery as I thought it was gonna be. I'm not spoiling, of course, but I feel like if I didn't want to pick up the second book, I wouldn't have to. Like, I feel like the ending was on such a note that, like, I could be content. I do want to know what happens next, yes. It's like driving me to read a little bit more, yes, but it's not like I'm desperate for the next book. It's like, I can get to the next book. I'll remember what's going on roughly. I know that this is kind of like, there's an adventure in the first book, and it kind of sort of comes to a close, but there's definitely the setup for the second adventure in the next book, and there's some distinction between the two. So I feel like content with where this book ends, so I don't have to read the next one. But because I've liked the characters so much and how they developed, do I want to read the next one? Yes, maybe. We'll see. But yeah. I haven't decided how many stars I'm going to give it on Goodreads yet. Not 5. I don't think it's 5. Because I don't want to be rude. I need to work out a system with the stars, because like I'll give a book 5 stars if I'm like, I could see myself reading that again. And then the rest of the stars, arbitrary. I have no idea. I always want to be polite, so I like seldom dip under like 3 stars, because I'm always like, oh, I don't want to be rude, someone wrote this whole book. But I don't have like I need like a rubric for how I rate books, because I'm so bad at it. I think it's not just me. I think we're all a little bad at rating books. Like, you know, we've just dedicated all this time to reading this book. It's a little bit of a sunk cost fallacy of like, oh, well, I spent all this time, I should give it at least 3 stars. I don't know. So yeah, maybe I will give it 3 stars. I don't know. It's decent. So I guess 3 stars is good. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's terrible. I would say it's decent. And I could see it becoming more popular with time, especially if the series gets better with time. I'm reading next the second book in From Blood and Ash. And it should be on here already. Should have downloaded it. Ugh, all the little sneak peeks at the end of a book to try and get me hooked. I don't read the sneak peek at the end of the book for the next book. Sue me. Yeah. Just finished The Witch Collector, and now I'm going to start A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I freaking love this thing. So yeah. If you have a system for rating books, like a star-by-star rubric breakdown, could you let me know? Because I need to get on that. And yeah. So that's my review of this book. This has been a weird review format. I know it's not my usual, but I'm in the field. I'm living in like crew housing. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm not going to have a lot of time where I'm by myself to film these things. And Lord knows I'm not filming these things in front of other people. So this next book, maybe I should finish it in like a week. Because how many pages is this? Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. 637 pages. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you probably won't see me for a minute and a half. I give myself like 12 days because I'm out here where there's like no signal, no internet. So I'm going to be reading when I'm not doing anything else. I'm literally working or reading. So give me 12 days. I'll give you a review. I don't know where I'll be. I think I'll be at a different site by then. So get used to this beautiful view. It's not sticking around. Bye.